So this is how I managed to grow the account. First of all, you need to go back to your higher time frame daily. If I mean daily, know your market direction. We need the market direction. If possible, mark your potential support and resistance, just like I'm going to do now. So let me go back to daily. Mark, it takes time. Support and resistance. And this is okay. You can make it just mark support and resistance zone. Just do it anyhow. But just make sure you get where your support and resistance are. This is okay. Then we're going to make another one here. So what I want to explain here is when the network program is still loading. So what I want you to understand here is anytime the markets hits a certain breaks a certain resistance zone, it creates supports. Then the market goes up like this and comes back here and goes up like this, breaks the support, breaks the resistance and creates the support, create another resistance here, break down and come to support zone, make a fake out, breakout, fake out, and go back up again. So now we are seeing the market is currently on a drawdown. This particular candle is it's as if sellers are in control. So once you are done, you know where the market direction is going. So it's like it's going down. You mark your support and resistance and go back to 4 hours. Bad network. Still loading. 4 hours. This is where you will do the work. 4 hours, you need to get your, what do we call it, trend line, so that you know where the market always rejects, and it always rejects on this trend line like this particular trend line, and we are looking to sell. So that means boom, 1000 is currently on a sell, that is a downward trend. Then you move back to your, let's say, anyone, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 5 minutes. 1 minute, no, there's no 1 minute, 5 minutes or 15 minutes. I think it will be better. So we're looking at the market going down now. So the first thing you will do when it opens a new candle, like on this, anytime the market spikes, you go back and mark just your support zone, only support, because it always rejects, it always spikes at a support zone. I don't know if you get what I mean. So this is a potential support zone. This is an, oh God, 5 minutes. This is support zone. Let's see. This is a support zone. Sorry, I just want to mark it so that you guys will see. This is a support zone, a good one. And this is another support zone. We are looking to, let me sell by market here so that you understand. Always put your stop loss like I'm doing. You look at this place, right, the last digit 4520, sell. So when the market spikes, because you can never know when the market will spike, so when the market spikes, at least it will only take you out of the market with small amount of money, instead of going instead of taking all your money or blowing your account. It will stop you along the way, not really the price you put at the stop loss. So now, as the market is approaching this zone like this, I will go out of the market, then wait for it to break below this green zone. As soon as it breaks below this support zone, I know it's something for me. Then I know I'm going to sell. But don't forget, sometimes this spikes happen within a trend line. And that trend line, you have to know where to draw them. Like if you notice in the past, let's go back to the past. Let me check if it's a trend line like this. It's a trend line. This is a trend line. This is also, oh shoot, 5 minutes. This is another trend line. It broke it and form another support downward. And check if there's a trend line. This is something. This is another trend line. So make sure you know how to draw all these trend lines, so that in case it passes your potential support zone, you will know how to get out of the market or go into the market, exit, and that is your exit and entry point. I think this is all I can do. So as soon as you mark your any support zone, you mark it. So if you are going for crash 500 or 1000, it's also the same thing. You are going to be marking, but the opposite side. You are going to be marking the only resistance zone. Once you mark your resistance zone, I don't think you need any indicator for this. Once the picture is very clear, once you mark your support and resistance zone, that's all. You don't need any indicator. You just need to use your knowledge. So I bet you if you can try this on your demo account for, let's say, just, you see there's a trend line here. I just caught a trend line. There's a trend line happening here. So I don't know if it's going to break it here. There's a trend line happening here, but I think it will break. So once you are able to understand the support zone on boom 1500 and resistance zone on crash 500 and 1000, you'll be able to mark it. Once you mark it, you understand where your market is going at the moment. But always go with the trend. Always go with the trend. If for boom 1000 it's going up, I'm not going to be marking it like this. It will be very hard for me, and it will be a choppy market. I won't be able to get all these things. But because of experience, once you've gone far with your experience, you will get the whole idea of, like now I'm going out of the market and wait for it to spike again. So once you get the experience, you understand how to go about, even if it's going against the trend. So but for now, just go with the trend. Once you learn it, the experience will come afterwards, because the more you trade, the more you gain more experience. That's one thing about this market. So let's see. I'm expecting spike here, so I'm going to pause this video and wait for it. Let's see. I think as you can see here, it's almost trying to break the, you see a spike. There is no magic in this thing. You just need to follow this. You just need to follow this. I was even expecting it to pass this level. but it's spiked up. So I was expecting it to pass this level. So don't believe in any indicator. To me, I don't know if you can add more indicators to this, maybe it will work for you. So just follow these instructions. I'm sure you will understand everything. This is the best spike. And if you can see here, there's a trend line here. There's a trend line here. It's a resistant trend line, and it refuses to pass that level. It refuses to pass that level. You can also use this to catch spikes, but me, I want to make this money slow and steady. I don't want to make money very fast catching spikes. I'm afraid of spikes. Yeah, I don't like. I'm afraid of spikes, but I know how to get out of the market before it spikes up. So I think if you follow this video very carefully, you will make money out of it. Thank you.